So we were talking about how we could maybe avoid marital ruts, and that was kind of a good topic to bring up. It got us really having good conversation, and we really haven't come across a marital rut at this point. We're very close to our 1-year mark of being married, and so we kind of just went off personal experience of what have we done to avoid it. And for us, it's been some really good things, simple, but date nights. And when we say date nights, for us, it's making intentional dates. So we have our time we like to spend at home. He's definitely more of like a homebody than I am.
Yeah.
He likes hanging out on the couch, hanging out at home. He's comfortable there.
I could do it every night.
Yes, you could. And I'm adapting to that because I really enjoy it too. But I'm that girl. I like to go to dinner. I like to go, dancing, see friends, just being out is fun for me to get dressed up. And so there's times where we'll go out to dinner and I enjoy that, but he's ready to go home right after that. And so I'll make comments to him and I'll joke and I'll say, it's 11 o'clock and we're home, we're lame. We're supposed to be young and, hanging out with friends till late. So I joke with him about that, but I really have appreciated that a little bit more often as we've kind of grown into our marriage because it's comfortable and I enjoy it. And I'm starting to realize we don't have to, act like we're 21 anymore or feel like I have to be out until midnight or we're not being fun. So I'm realizing that in my head that could have been misconstrued as a marital rut in my mind, but I'm learning that's definitely not. And so we're kind of adapting to being more on the same page in that area. Also communication, to avoid a marital rut, we're really talking about connecting, really sharing thoughts at the end of the day, and not just kind of bypassing each other as roommates.
And kind of going back to the dating thing is, because my idea of a date, when I think about it, is plan a nice dinner out somewhere, and then we go, and maybe if there's live music somewhere, there are times we've gone and listened or something, but after that, in my head, it's like, okay, we went out, had a nice dinner. I don't really know what else we're gonna go do, so my idea is, like she said, back home, in my mind, we had a date night. And sometimes I probably get lazy, and I had a conversation with a buddy recently who is the same way, but his wife also, not like they gotta go out till 1 in the morning, but she likes to kind of do the same things as her and maybe go find a place to do some dancing. And she doesn't know this, but he and I agreed that we need to start making plans as a group to do that more often. It's the first time she's heard that. So I should have said that after this one, because my other, word of advice to the guys out there, the men, is don't get lazy with it, because that's, just planning a dinner and then nothing else it does kind of get lazy, because it's easy to say, get in the car, where do you want to go eat? But just in everyday stuff, like today, I was going to take some customers to lunch, and I had just a ton of hair from our little red-haired dog in our car, and I was like, I need to clean this up a little bit. And I was vacuuming it out today, and I was sitting there thinking, I was like, you know what, I'm vacuuming it out for 2 guy customers that I'm going to take to lunch, but I haven't vacuumed this out for my wife, who I know hates to sit in dog hair. And I'm like, again, that's like, that was just really lazy. So as she hears that for the first time, I apologize to her. But just one of the other things, one of the things that I need to remember to pursue her like I was picking her up for her first date. That would have been pretty embarrassing. So.